Do you ever feel like there are just not enough hours in the day? You are always busy, running from one task to another, but at the end of the day, your most important work is still not done. What if the secret to getting more done is actually doing less? Welcome back to BookFluency. Here, we help you improve your English listening skills while learning powerful ideas from the world's greatest books. Today, we are learning the ultimate secrets of time management from the famous book Eat That Frog by Brian Tracy. This book will change the way you look at your daily work. Let's dive in. What does Eat That Frog mean? The famous writer Mark Twain once said that if the first thing you do each morning is to eat a live frog, you can go through the rest of the day knowing that the worst is behind you. Do not worry, we are not talking about real frogs. Your frog is your biggest, most important task. It is the one task you are most likely to delay or avoid because it feels too difficult. But it is also the task that will have the greatest positive impact on your life and your goals. Brian Tracy gives us a very important rule. If you have to eat 2 frogs, eat the ugliest one first. This means, if you have 2 important tasks before you, start with the biggest, hardest, and most important task first. Do not start with the easy things. Another rule is this: if you have to eat a live frog, it does not pay to sit and look at it for very long. Taking action right away is the key to success. The 80/20 rule of time management. One of the most helpful ideas in time management is the Pareto principle, also known as the 80/20 rule. This rule says that 20% of your activities will account for 80% of your results. Imagine you have a list of 10 items to do today. 2 of those items will turn out to be worth much more than the other 8 items put together. Sadly, most people spend their time doing the easy 80%. They check emails, organize their desks, and do small tasks. They totally ignore the valuable 20%. The most valuable tasks you can do each day are often the hardest and most complex, but the payoff and rewards for completing these tasks are tremendous. You must build the habit of focusing on your top 20%, your biggest frogs, before doing anything else. The power of planning in advance. How do you know which frog to eat? The answer is simple but powerful. Plan your day in advance. Your mind is made for having ideas, not for holding them. When you write your goals down on paper, you make them real. There is a rule called the 10-90 rule. It says that the first 10% of time that you spend planning and organizing your work will save you as much as 90% of the time in getting the job done. Before you go to sleep tonight, write down everything you need to do tomorrow. When you make your list the night before, your subconscious mind works on your list all night long while you sleep. When you wake up, you will know exactly where to start. No confusion, no wasting time, just clear action. The ABCDE method for prioritizing. Now that you have a list, how do you choose the most important task? Brian Tracy teaches a wonderful technique called the ABCDE method. This is a very simple way to organize your tasks. Before you begin the first task on your list, place an A, B, C, D, or E next to each item. An A item is something that is very important. This is a task you must do. This is your biggest frog. If you have more than one A task, you can label them A1, A2, and so on. A B item is a task that you should do. It has some consequences if you do not do it, but it is not as important as an A task. The rule is, you should never do a B task when an A task is left undone. A C item is something that would be nice to do, but there are no real consequences. For example, having coffee with a coworker. A D item is a task you can delegate or give to someone else to do. And an E item is a task that you can eliminate completely. It does not matter at all. Your job is to focus only on your A1 task first thing in the morning. The law of forced efficiency. Many people say, "I just do not have enough time to do everything." The truth is, there is never enough time to do everything, but there is always enough time to do the most important thing. This is called the law of forced efficiency. When you are running out of time, and the deadline is very close, you suddenly find a way to finish the job. You focus completely. You do not check your phone, you just do the work. You must apply this pressure to yourself. Do not wait for a deadline. Set your own deadlines. Ask yourself this question every day. What is the most valuable use of my time right now? Whatever your answer is, pour all your energy into that one task. Slice and dice the task. Sometimes your frog is so big that you feel afraid to start. You look at a massive project and think, "I cannot do this all at once." Brian Tracy suggests 2 techniques for big tasks. The first is the salami slice method. Just like you would not eat a whole roll of salami at once, you should not try to do a massive project all at once. You cut a thin slice. You do just one small part of the task, and then you take a break. The second method is the Swiss cheese method. You punch a hole in the task. You work on it for just 10 minutes and then stop. These small actions reduce your fear and build momentum. Once you start, it becomes much easier to keep going. Successful people are not born with a special gene for time management. They are simply those with successful habits. They have developed the discipline to select their most important task and to work on it single-mindedly until it is complete. If you start your day by doing your most difficult and important task, if you eat your frog first, you will feel a massive rush of energy and confidence. You will become completely unstoppable. Thank you for practicing your English listening with BookFluency today. We hope these time management secrets will help you achieve your goals faster and live a more productive life. If you enjoyed this summary, please like this video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel for more amazing book summaries. See you in the next video, and remember, eat that frog.